Morning students. Last class we were discussing about what are the importance of reproduction and asexual reproduction, in which a different method of asexual reproduction we studied. Then vegetative reproduction. So vegetative reproduction, where vegetative reproduction in fruit, vegetative reproduction in stem, and vegetative reproduction in leaf, and what are all the advantages and disadvantages of vegetative reproduction we study. So in this class we are going to discuss about the artificial method of vegetative propagation. So what is artificial method? Apart from the natural vegetative reproduction, there are number of methods have been used by the farmers and agriculturists. Those methods are called artificial method of vegetative propagation. So here the artificial method of vegetative propagation, man have been using for long time. Therefore, it is called conventional method of propagating plants. And regarding modern method of propagating plants, so it is a technology being used to produce large number of plants within a short period of time. Therefore, it is called modern method of propagating plants. So, artificial method of vegetative propagation is classified into two types. One is a conventional method, another one is a modern method. So, now most common method of conventional vegetative method, let us discuss. Cutting, grafting, layer. Okay, these three are comes under the conventional method of propagating plants. First, let us discuss what is cutting. So, cutting is a method of propagating plants from the parent plant, from the root, stem, leaf. The cut part is placed in a nutrient medium and developing root system, then forming a new plants. So depending upon the pot which we are cutting, it is classified into three types. One is root cutting, example mallows, root cutting, example mallows, apple. Okay. Then stem cutting. So stem cutting is an example for hibiscus. Okay, hibiscus. Then bougainvillea. Moringa. These are the example for the stem cutting. So this is the paper plant, moringa, drumstick, okay, drumstick, and even we can give saccharum. Okay, saccharum is an example, sugar cane. These are the example for stem cutting. Then last one, leaf cutting. Okay, leaf cutting. So take for example begonia, bryophyllum, these are the example for the leaf cutting. So here in these three methods, the most widely used method is stem cutting. So conventional method of propagating plants, cutting, stem cutting here is the most widely used technique. Okay, next one we shall discuss what is grafting. So grafting is a method of propagating plants. It is also a conventional method of propagating plants. In this, two different plants are joined together. They continue to grow as a single plant. Okay. And the part which is contact with the soil, it is called stalk. The part contact with the soil is called stalk, and the grafting plant is called xylem. Grafting plants. Grafting plant is called xylem. Okay, this is the two important technical terms. These two technical terms are very, very important in grafting. Okay, so based on the attachment of the stalk and xylem, the grafting technique have been classified into number of grafting technique are classified into following types. One is bud grafting, second one approach grafting, third one tongue grafting. Okay, tongue grafting. Then fourth one, ground grafting. Fifth one, wedge grafting. So these are the different method of grafting techniques. So how do we classify these things? Based on the attachment, based on the position, how the stalk and xylem are joined. Based on that, it is classified into bud grafting, approach grafting, tongue grafting, crown grafting, wedge grafting. Okay, first let us discuss what is bud grafting. So here bud grafting, it is a method of bud grafting. In this method, a T-shaped incision is made on the stalk. The scion buds with the little wood. Scion buds with the little wood. little wood is placed inserted into the T-shaped insertion and it is tightly taped. Okay, this is a recording by grafting. So what do? We take the this is stock. Okay, that stock we do T-shaped insertion. After that, we just remove this bark. Just we lift this bark, then followed by the Zion buds. Followed by here, what we do? We are inserting the Zion. We are inserting the Zion buds here in this T-shaped insertion. So we are going to insert these Zion buds into this T-shaped insertion. Okay, these are Zion buds. With the help of tape, we tie it. So this is bud grafting. This is a recording bud grafting. So let's move on to the next one, approach grafting. Okay, what is approach grafting? So approach grafting is entirely different because both the plants are here rooted. Both the plants, okay, both the plants are rooted here. Zion means Zion stalks are rooted. So the stalk is taken from the pot. So this is the recording approach grafting. The stalk is taken. The stalk is taken in a pot. Okay, the stalk is taken in a pot and the Zion is ground. Okay, Zion is on the ground. Zion is on the ground. So both the stems are having the same thickness. They were brought very close to each other and they were tied. First they were slices cut on the stem and both the stems were tied with the rope or tape. Okay, then they are allowed to grow for 1 to 4 weeks. 1 to 4 weeks. Okay, they are allowed to grow for 1 to 4 weeks. After that, the tip of the stalk and the base of the Zions are cut. Then the plant is kept in the separate pot or separate place where you can grow into individual plant. This is recorded approach grafting. Okay. The next one, tongue grafting. So tongue grafting, in this method, the stalk and Zions are having the same thickness. Stalk and Zions are having same thickness. A cleft is or a slit is made there in the stalk. Then the Zions are fitted into the stalk. The Zions are fitted into the stalk and it is applied with wax, grafting wax, and this is recording tongue grafting. Okay, here the next one, crown grafting. Crown grafting. In this method, the stalk is when it is large. When the stalk is very large, at the time we use crown grafting. Okay, crown grafting is used in when the wood is very wider or larger. We use this crown grafting. So crown grafting. So look at the This is a stem. Okay, larger root, wider root is there. So therefore, we can remove the bark. We can remove the bark. A slit is made there. Okay, a slit is made. Then above that, we can place here the Zion, and here also the Zion can be placed along with the buds. Okay. This is the recording crown grafting. So crown grafting, the Zion is wedge shape. It is made into wedge shape, and the stalk is, this is stalk. Okay, this is a stalk, and this is a Zion. Okay, here the Zion wedge shaped position, and the stalk a cleft or slit is made. Okay, this is regarding crown grafting. Then next one, wedge grafting. So in wedge grafting, technique, here the stalk, this is a stalk. Okay, a slit is made there, a slit or a cleft, a cleft is made there in the stalk, and over there this is a Zion. Okay, this is a Zion. So Zion having wedge shape. Okay, the wedge grafting represent this shape of the Zion. Okay, this Zion is fitted into the stalk here. So it will be fitted into this region. Then after that, a graft wax will be applied and polythene cover will be applied there. So that it will be avoiding direct sunshine. And this is the recording wedge grafting. So here this is a stalk and this is a Zion. Okay.
Ready.
So far we were discussing these grafting techniques. What is grafting? Combining two different plants and they join together. They allow to grow as a single plant. This is called a grafting technique. So in the grafting technique, what did we learn? We learned about a different method: bud grafting, then approach grafting, tongue grafting, then we discussed crown grafting, wedge grafting. These are the 5 different types of grafting technique we learned in this class. So next class we will learn what are the layering, what are called layering, what are the methods are there in the layering.